Well, I think as the greatest challenge as I was growing up was um, the Hitler area, um, and Jews were particularly uh, aware, sensitive to, and apprehensive about the progress of it. And I remember on a Sunday evening, there was a Catholic priest by the name of Father Coughlin, who was a very committed anti-Semite, and he would, on Sunday night, would have radio broadcasts, and we would gather around the radio to listen to his haranguing on the great evils of the Jews. As a kid, 7 or 8 years old, I had an awareness of the seriousness of this kind of event, and it was quite disturbing to all of us. So anti-Semitism was rampant in this country. Lindbergh was a key spokesman, and it had very strong support. FDR had been elected once or twice during this period, and he was revered by Jews, even though he had a spotty record in terms of helping people get out of Germany or of bombing the rail tracks to the death camps, which he failed to do, but he had strong support among Jewish Americans. As you were growing up, there were always the distinctions between the Jews and the non-Jews in some ways. For example, there would be a football game actually played by one side was the Jews and one side was the non-Jews, and we would play over here on Webster Avenue, Webster and Olive Street, which was a lot there. And of course, the Jewish team it wasn't much of a team, we would just pickups of both, would always get killed. I mean, they were smaller and less skilled than the Christian kids. So there were those kinds of things that weren't declared, but actually existed. So I was aware of anti-Semitism growing up, yes. I was conscious of the fact that I was Jewish, and that maybe that had some kind of limitation of things, of being elected president of your high school class. There were the kinds of things that you felt existed without there being actual pronouncement of them.